Facebook pays contractors to transcribe the audio chats of users. If Facebook can do it, that means they could get hacked, and that means things I'm saying could get out. Can you imagine what this is going to do to our political environment in like 10 years from now? Oh my God. Like, people just stop talking. Too many times as entrepreneurs, ignore what's happening in the political world because we don't want to get dragged down into the mess. But more today than ever before, we need to have a voice. Otherwise, we're going to be left behind. I started Lurn exactly for this reason. So starting today with Freedom Friday, let me be your voice. What's up, you crazy fighting entrepreneurs? It's your favorite person back again with another episode of Freedom Friday. That's right. I'm loving doing these, by the way. How are you enjoying Freedom Fridays? Can you let me know on whatever social media platform you can find me at? Go ahead and leave me a comment, send me a message. I read a lot of them, most of them. I love hearing what you guys have to say. Freedom Fridays, I don't know, this is number 5 or whatever. It's been great. It's just been me exploring the connection between the entrepreneurship world and politics and policy and just what all is going on in the world, right? And I want to make this point that for me, it's not really about Republicans, Democrats, or any of that. I'm just out there exploring what the government is doing. I think everyone's on the record knows, I'm on the record with everyone knows, like, I hate the government. Like, I don't, well, that's a strong word. I don't hate the government. I believe entrepreneurs will solve the world's problems. I don't think governments will do it. And so that's why I think we need to be at least cognizant of the policies, right? Well, today, I actually think, I don't know where I feel today. Like, maybe I'm on the government side and half of me is like, duh, and half of me doesn't care. All right, so this movie comes out recently. Everyone's talking about it on Netflix, documentary, The Great Hack. Oh my God, you must watch it. Pitchforks are out. You know, people are stampeding around with their fire thingies, whatever those are called, that mobs carry in their hands. And I watched the movie, right? I watched the movie, and I got to tell you, I found it boring. Just my honest opinion. Let me explain to you why. First of all, I just thought it was really long. Like, they could have cut half an hour of it, and it would same point would have been delivered. But when the movie ended, I only had one word. I literally had one word to describe my feelings in the movie, and it was duh. Oh, Facebook is tracking your data. Oh, Facebook knows what you like and what you don't and what you... Duh. Like, seriously. Of course they do. If you had access to that information, would you not use it to target advertising? I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying it's okay or it's not, but I also know that I've been giving them permission to do it, right? I don't want to see ads about kittens. I don't want to see ads about kayaking. These aren't things I do. It would not actually make my experience on Facebook any more joyous. It would probably make it annoying. So what happened? Okay, here's the deal. So I can actually kind of thank Facebook a little bit because I think that they make my experience a little bit better. I'm going to get to the part where I think Facebook's evil, by the way, so don't worry. I'm going to get to the part where I do think Facebook's going to have little robots running around that'll kill everybody one day. But for now, I'll give you a prime example. So about 4 days ago, we started, my wife and I started researching these food delivery companies. I was a little curious, like, what does it work? How does it work? Like, there's some really healthy ones out there now, right? And so I asked a friend who's really into health stuff, and that person gave me a recommendation to 2 different services and said these are probably the best ones. They use the best ingredients. So I went to their websites. I'm looking around, and all of a sudden, oh my God, Facebook. Like, that was the only time in my life for the next 48 hours since then, I didn't see a single internet marketing ad. I didn't see a single person promising me a gajillion, babillion dollars. I didn't see one more guy, sitting next to his $2 million rented car in front of his, rented Airbnb mansion. It was such a refreshing thing. You know what I started seeing? Food delivery ads, like all these companies. And I was clicking them, I was looking, I was writing down their names. And through those ads, I found a company that I really, really like. So it's not one of the 2 that was recommended to me, but I really like this third company. And so I'm kind of sitting there thinking, well, geez, I never went to Facebook and clicked an ad about food delivery services. The reason Facebook is showing me these is because I, on my own, from my desktop, went to these websites by directly typing in their URLs. I never went through Facebook, but Facebook's pixel picked it up. Facebook knows. Now, Facebook has pixels on those websites, so it read my activity. It's probably watching me as well. Mark Zuckerberg literally probably got a camera in my house. I don't care. All right? The point is, they knew that I was in the mode of researching food delivery companies, and bam, I got hit. And I engaged with the ads. I probably engaged for that next day or two with the ads more than I did with the posts of my friends. So in a way, there is the positive of Facebook watching what I'm doing because they help me get through my life. Now, there's the negative, which is what I'm about to talk about now. Okay? So I'm going to give you evidence because this has been going around. And Mark Zuckerberg, my boy, you are on the record and now have lied. I don't know if they're going to come after you for perjury or not, but I swear they should because you lied. I mean, that is a matter of lying. So here's what happened. This is about 7-8 months ago. And I'm going to tell you this story, and every single one of you listening is going to say, oh my God, this has happened. I've seen it. I've experienced it. I'm on the phone with one of my friends, all right? And I don't know why in the world she's telling me about how she's gotten into sewing. I'm like, all right, good for you. You know, and so she's like, I'm sewing this, I'm sewing that, blah, blah, blah. I found a sewing kit and yada, yada, yada. I'm studying it. I'm just listening. I'm like, all right, good for you. Like, that's cool. I'm glad you found a new hobby. And I get off the call. Not even 45 seconds later. I actually have a picture of it on my phone. 45 seconds later, I'm scrolling through Facebook. I see an ad for a starter sewing kit. Now, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. If you look at me, 36-year-old internet marketing entrepreneur male with absolutely zero history of ever having even typed in the word sewing into Google, I am not your target demographic. Why are you showing me starter sewing kit? Those were literally words used on the phone on a private phone call just minutes before I saw the ad. So I'm like, okay, you were obviously listening to my phone call. Come on, I don't care. Don't tell me your AI is so strong that you detected that I was going to have a phone conversation with a friend who's never talked about sewing, who I'm on the call thinking, why are you talking about sewing? And then you knew. Plus, even if you knew that, your AI shouldn't be targeting me with the sewing kit. It should target her with it. I'm not going to buy it. So I knew right then and there. I'm like, all right, this is not great AI. This is actually AI in development. It heard the words and it's showing me. It made an assumption, false assumption that I would be into it. So I knew it. And then I go, you go to Google and so, oh my God, it's everywhere. Everyone's like, yeah, they're listening. So then Mark Zuckerberg shows up in Congress, right, to do his, to testify. And he's on the record. Can I read what he says here? Hold on one sec. By the way, shout out to Bloomberg. I'm going to post a link to this article that they literally proved. They have proven now. Oh, man. Where is it? I can never find stuff when I'm actually with you guys. And when I'm reading it beforehand, I can see it here. So bear with me here. All right. Here we go. Mark, my friend. He says, you're talking about this conspiracy theory that gets passed around that we listen to what's going on your microphone and use that for ads. We don't do that. This is word for word what he told U.S. Senator Gary Peters in April 2018. Not that long ago. All right. Guess what? You do. And as a matter of fact, Bloomberg has proven it. Facebook pays contractors to transcribe the audio chats of users. I'm going to read a little snippet of this Bloomberg article. This is not nonsense. They've proven it now, okay? This is going into there's actually legal action being taken in Europe about this. Facebook Incorporated has been paying hundreds of outside contractors to transcribe clips of audios from users of its service, according to People. The work has rattled the contract employees who are not told where the audio was recorded from, but they don't want themselves to be recognized. On Wednesday, the Irish Data Protection Commission, which took lead on overseeing Facebook in Europe, says it's examining this. Facebook, this is the best part, ready? Facebook confirmed that it had been transcribing users' audio and said it will no longer do so following scrutiny into other companies. So now we're looking at Apple, Google, Amazon. They're all doing it. Of course they're doing it. Come on. Come on. Of course they're doing it. So Facebook still says, we don't use it for ads. Are you kidding me? Are you serious, Facebook? So what are you transcribing my chats for fun? If you have access to the audio, you're transcribing the chats because you're doing AI intelligence work. You're trying to figure out how to do that in an automated way. You're trying to get rid of the human element so that it can be happening live. Well, I'll tell you, Facebook, you're doing a damn good job because I'm seeing it all the time. So here's my Freedom Friday take on this. 50% of me couldn't care less. Listen, if you want to listen to my calls, they are some of the most boring conversations on the planet. Go for it. Listen, I don't do anything wrong. I don't do anything bad. So sometimes when people are like, privacy, I'm like, dude, what do you really do, that they care about? I mean, now, yeah, if you're doing bad stuff and all that, whatever, like that's a problem for you, but then stop doing that stuff. The other part of me is like, this is a slippery slope. And I see that argument. I'm like, God, where is this going to go? Because I don't know how I feel about people, like generally people listening to me all the time. Because if Facebook can do it, that means they could get hacked. And that means things I'm saying could get out. Can you imagine what this is going to do to our political environment in like 10 years from now? Oh my God. People just stop talking because just if you have your phone around you, if you have an Alexa around you, if you have a Kindle device around you, if you have this TV probably next to me is recording what I'm saying at this point. What do I know? Laptops, everything, right? So, yeah, we got a slippery slope here, but I don't know how you stop it, ladies and gentlemen. Because we are the ones empowering these companies. We keep giving them more value for making our lives better. I just told you, thank you, Facebook, for having stalked me and shown me to a company I love for meal prep. But the core behind that is I'm thanking you for doing something that when extrapolated and when I incentivize enough could turn evil. But anyways, the point of this episode was Bloomberg proved it. Ladies and gentlemen, you can turn your microphone off. You go to your settings, go to the Facebook app, and you can turn the microphone off. But when you do that, you cannot send audio notes on Facebook Messenger, which sucks because I like to send audio notes. So right now I'm just like, go ahead and listen to me. As a matter of fact, when I was filming this episode, I was a little worried because I'm going to upload this video to Facebook. And I was like, I don't know how my boy Mark's going to feel about it. And if he's going to take it down or take me down or I don't know. Right? So much conspiracy happening in the world today. But he's on the record. I mean, it's here. It's on the Bloomberg. Go to my show notes, anikpodcast.com. Anik, A-N-I-K, podcast.com. And the show notes are there. And you'll get the link to the Bloomberg article. It was really, really eye-opening. So I appreciate Bloomberg for doing it. And I don't have an opinion on this. I just want to let you know it's happening, empower you with it. Curious to hear what you think, so go ahead and leave me a comment below. Have a conversation with me. If you're watching on YouTube, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, click the like button, click the bell button, and do all that stuff. And leave a comment, all right? I love reading those. And also, if you're on Instagram, go ahead. Go crazy. It seems to be the one place where people love flaming me, so go for it. All right, if you're on Facebook, leave a comment. Let's have some fun, ladies and gentlemen. Turn your microphones off if you don't want Facebook listening. I don't know. If Facebook's not listening, someone else is. But at this point, this is what we're dealing with, ladies and gentlemen. The truth is out. You do with it what you will. This is Anik Singal reminding you when life pushes you, stand straight, smile, and push it the heck back, and turn your microphone off, because we're all listening. Talk to you later, everybody. Have a great Friday, great weekend, and go out there and kick some butt, fighting entrepreneurs. Until next time, go fight for your dreams. See you next time.
Thanks for listening to The Fighting Entrepreneur with your host, Anik Singal.